Tony, this is absolutely my favorite time of the year. The Cowboys are 2-1, and the Texas State Fair is back.
Mine too. And you know what pairs best with football and the fair? Fried food, Lindsay.
And we have Cowboys Mackenzy, Bernadeau, and Nick Hayden joining us tonight to taste the best food from the Texas State Fair.
And to make sure we stay in shape, Deep Fried Fit blogger May Lynn will join us to talk food and fitness.
Football, the fair, and food. What could be better?
The fame starts now.
The Fame. Lindsay, Tony, and Dallas's biggest names. With all things football, food, fandom, and fun. More than just the game. Welcome to The Fame.
Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome into The Fame. Episode 3 here, Season 2 at the Rustic. I'm Lindsay Draper, joined by my co-host, Tony Banks. We've got a big show for you tonight. We're talking Cowboys football. We have Texas State Fair food. Ooh. I cannot wait. And lots more. So stay tuned for the show. It's going to be a big one. Tony, first of all, though, don't want to bring it up, but the Cowboys got their first loss this weekend. Kind of good to get the monkey off the back, maybe?
I think we knew they weren't going to go 16-0 as much as we would have liked. But we have some guests here today that's going to help us understand what happened, huh?
Absolutely. Let's get right into it. Without further ado, please give a big round of applause to a big part of the team, defensive lineman Nick Hayden.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Welcome, Nick. How
How
are
you guys
ya?
doing? Oh, I'm good.
So, yesterday of the game, my heart kind of stopped when I saw you get tackled pretty hard on the thigh area. You made us all nervous for a second, but you're good now.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll live. Just got to take this week and try to heal up and get ready for this next game coming up.
Anything special that you do to get the body back in sync?
A lot of ice tubbing. That's what I'll probably be doing. So a lot of ice tubbing and massaging on my leg.
Yeah, real men get in the ice tub, right? I mean,
It's cold, but
Yeah.
you get used to it after a while.
yeah, no doubt.
So, Nick, give us the general thought after that game and your personal thoughts, just assessing the game against the Falcons.
Oh, man. It was a tough game. I looked at it as a lot of guys probably didn't come to play, weren't ready to play. It was an earlier game than we're used to. Big deal, though. We just got to all come ready to play, and it had a lot to do with breakdowns and assignments, technique, missed tackling. It just wasn't a good game for us, but just one game out of 16. So hopefully come back next week and get a W next week.
Well, normally, in my opinion, with good defenses, they can normally take away maybe the top receiver if you're able to stop the running game. You guys had some issues in both of those parts of the game. So what was the thought process going in? Did you think that you could hold Julio Jones under 12 catches? I know he had, 22 catches going into the game, so nobody has solved that issue. What do you think was the main reason why he got to run loose a little bit?
I mean, he's a talented player.
No doubt.
I mean, every day in this league you're going against talented guys, but there's some guys that are better than others. But we had a good game plan against him. I thought we did have some double coverages called for him. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work out. I mean, they just obviously out schemed us, and we didn't come ready to play.
So you're doing all this, though, people need to know, with 7 main guys missing from the team. So how much are you really looking forward to having Greg Hardy, Rolando McClain, Jeremy Mincy, hopefully this upcoming week, back into the mix?
I mean, it's going to be great. Those are veteran guys that have done it for a while, so it's going to be awesome. Yeah, you could tell we kind of missed Mincy in the game. Not only his toughness he brings to the game, his leadership is also. So it'll be huge for us to get those guys back, and hopefully we can keep it rolling then after them.
Well, I know we talked about it a little bit off camera, but I was wondering if it was a Wisconsin Badger thing to bat down balls. You had 2 consecutive balls batted down,
was big.
which I thought was going to be
see that?
huge for the game. That's almost like a turnover, 2 in a row, almost like a turnover. Is there something you look for in particular to be able to get up and bat those balls down? You got a basketball background or what? Can you get off the ground or what?
I could never dunk before in my life, for being how tall I am. But I just try to get my big paw up. If I can't get to the quarterback, I just try to put my hand up and hopefully knock down a ball. I got 2 of them in the game back to back, which was kind of nice. But in the end, it didn't help the outcome. So, but I just hopefully just keep trying to work on my craft and get better and knock down balls and get more sacks. Hopefully.
Is that as thrilling as getting a sack? I mean, how would that rank in the things? No?
No.
Not at all?
No. I mean, rank touchdown. Touchdown.
If Nick Hayden scores a touchdown this year, I'll do a backflip off the stage.
That'd probably be the number 1, scoring a touchdown for a defense person. That's a lot of pressure now. You put me under now. But touchdown, then probably sack, fumble, probably the biggest thing. So that's what we
quarterback is like a bag of money, ain't it?
Oh, it's great. Yeah. Yep. That's what we try to do each day.
Yeah, no.
So looking ahead to New Orleans, they haven't won a game. It's time for the Cowboys to get back on their feet. How excited are you?
I'm excited. It's a new week to get better. New team to prepare for. Obviously learn from this loss, but just don't let us get it down. Don't let that loss get us down, and just come back from it and just be better. Be a better team and more cohesive on the field, and just keep it going week in and week out.
I love it. Nick, we are just getting started. Thank you so much. It's time for us here to take our first break. When we come back, we're going to the other side of the line, the offensive line. Stay with us.
Bob Lavelle for Home Marketing Services, here today to discuss the New Year's resolutions that we've all made. Let's see, there's going to quit smoking. Yeah, like that'll happen. Going to lose those extra pounds, work out. Yeah. Going to be a better person, whatever the heck that means. Going to quit renting and stop making the landlord richer. Get out of the rent race. Finally, a resolution we can all keep.
Introducing our 2015 NFL lineup. Get your favorite team's Bud Light can for game day.
Welcome back into the Fame, everyone. I am Lindsay Draper, joined by Tony Banks, hanging out with our awesome fans here at the Rustic tonight. Gorgeous night. Come hang out with us on Mondays. But now, without further ado, I said we're going to the other side of the Cowboys line. It is time to give a big, warm welcome to Mackenzy Bernadeau.
Mm-hmm. Big nasty.
Welcome, welcome. How are ya?
Doing fantastic. And yourself?
Great. We're still happy. Cowboys had their first loss, but tell us your positives from the game.
There are a lot of positives throughout the game, despite the loss. A lot of the times, we believe in the next man up. And, obviously with Tony Romo going down, people were kind of worried. But Whedon came in, did a great job, his progression was great throughout the game. We ran the ball pretty well, which is obviously a good thing. And, it's unfortunate we came out with the loss, but there are a lot of good things with people coming in, stepping in and playing.
Absolutely.
Well, can you elaborate a little bit on this next man up? We hear it every week from every team, and it really goes deeper than just the next man up, right? It basically your opponents don't care,
Yep.
The fans don't care, the next guy up has to still produce like the starter, right?
Yeah, basically, whenever somebody gets hurt, and it's going to happen in the league, it's going to happen every week, someone's got to come up and play. The game is going to go on no matter what. So with the next man up rule, it's just pretty much the person that comes in has to come in and play at starter level at that caliber and, not miss a beat. So it's always tough when you have somebody like Tony Romo go down, but Whedon, I think, came in and still did a great job and had to be ready to play. Next week, the New Orleans Saints don't care that we have Tony Romo out. They still want to come in and win. So it's a big role for the players to just be ready whenever your number's called. And
another big role is to mesh as a line. I mean, a lot of people might just watch the game and not realize that you have a cadence with Tony Romo. You understand every move he makes and the guys next to you as well. So not only do you have different guys next to you, you have Brandon Whedon back there now. So that's been an added challenge.
Yeah, whenever you bring somebody new into the huddle, it's always an adjustment. Mainly as an offensive lineman, it's new getting used to the guy that you're next to. But when you have someone like a quarterback come in that's new, you have to get used to their cadence, used to how they're seeing things, their tempo and such. Tony Romo and Brandon Whedon have completely different cadences with their speed, the tempo that they run the offense in. But as a professional, you just got to be ready to roll. So that's how you do it.
Now, versus the Falcons or the Saints, is there a different maybe protection or how you guys treat protections? Because, Tony Romo makes his big plays off schedule with that great spin move, that basketball spin move. Whedon's a different type of player. So there's discussion amongst the offensive linemen that maybe we got to be even more stout because Whedon's not going to be able to make those plays?
No, the big thing with offensive linemen is you want to be consistent. Yeah. And no matter who you're playing, our job is to protect for as long as we can. We have a saying, block until you get the job done to win the game. And that's pretty much how we think of it. It doesn't matter who's at running back. Yeah. We're going to block as long as we can for as far as we can. So it doesn't really matter who's in there. You just adjust. But, it's a blessing having someone like Tony that's able to make plays on the side.
I'm about to say, so maybe publicly you didn't have that discussion, but around the dinner table, hey, we might have to hold those blocks a little longer.
Yeah. A lot of times we're like, thank you, Tony, for getting us out of that one. You know what I mean?
Okay, enough football talk. Let's talk about you. What do you like to do when you're not always at Valley Ranch and always practicing?
And not singing Milli Vanilli songs.
I don't know what you're talking about. I got to bring up the past, man. You got to bring up the past. I'm a very laid back, low key guy. I enjoy just laying low, relaxing. I'd like to travel a lot as much as I can. I have friends all over the place, international and domestic. I just love being around the country. So I'll travel when I'm not here and I'm not working. During the season, though, we're there working so much. When you do get home, you just enjoy relaxing. You just want to be in bed and not doing a thing. So.
And you mentioned travel internationally. Your parents, they're international, am I right?
My family is from Haiti originally, and so I will go to Haiti to visit. My parents live in Boston now, but I have family and cousins that are still in Haiti, so I'll go and visit them there.
Very cool. Thanks, Mackenzy. Glad you could join us tonight. It's time for us to take our next break from the Rustic, but stay with us because right after the break, it's Beer 101. See you then.
America's favorite vacation company is flying nonstop from Dallas-Fort Worth. Save hundreds with Apple Vacations to Mexico and the Caribbean. Secrets Resorts and Spas offer unlimited luxury for adults-only escapes, airfare, hotel, premium brand drinks, gourmet meals, all tips, and more. Call your travel agent or visit us online today. Apple Vacations, America's favorite vacation company.
Introducing our 2015 NFL lineup. Get your favorite team's Bud Light can for game day.
I'm here with Tara Dollar, our beer expert from Ben E. Keith Beverages. What do you have for us today, Tara?
Today we are trying Ziegenbock. Ziegenbock is a great example of a Bock beer. Bock is actually a lager. Most people think of lager as being pale golden, right, but lagers come in lots of different color varieties and flavors. This one has a lot of really nice sweetness and a dry finish, and so I'm pairing it in honor of the State Fair with cactus fritters. Check those out. The sweetness of the Ziegenbock should pair really well with the tempura batter on those cactus fritters. So, want to check it out?
Mm-hmm. Take your word for it.
Oh, yummy, refreshing. The acidity really balances out the cactus, the spicy sauce. And there you have it. We got a Bock and some fried cactus.
Welcome back to the Fame, everyone, at the Rustic. So glad you are joining us. And if you're joining us from home, we have a very special guest tonight. I'm Lindsay Draper with Tony Banks, and we are joined by May Lynn No, who is a food and fitness blogger unlike anything you have seen before. Can you just tell the crowd and those watching at home exactly what it is you do, May?
Sure, it's good to be here. Deep Fried Fit is a food and fitness blog. I pretty much work out, and then I go and eat after. So not healthy food. I love going to restaurants and just indulging.
Did you guys hear that? She goes and reviews fried food and then you look amazing.
Thank
Does
you.
she look amazing? With the you look great. So where did you get this inspiration to really provide a balanced food and workout for people?
Well, fitness has always been a really big part of my life. I love working out. I was always very active. I love playing sports, but I was also a huge foodie. And I had one of my friends just tell me, why don't you write about it? And I said, why? It's not that interesting. But eventually I started writing about it. I love sharing stories. I do fitness reviews, and then I go to restaurants and write about the food there. And I just really want people to understand that life is about balance. So, enjoy yourself. Like, forgive yourself for having that, extra meal here and there or whatever.
So is there a workout of choice that you necessarily rely on when you're eating fried foods or some of the heavier foods?
Absolutely. I'm all about efficiency. So high intensity workouts, circuit workouts, those are my go-tos. I love spin or indoor cycling. Those are really great classes too.
Keep that heart rate up, huh?
Exactly.
I know I saw you throwing the ball a little bit to some tall brown guy too, a football around a little bit. Now your arm looked like it was pretty decent, but your ability to catch the football, not so much.
I'm a little rusty. I actually played intramural football, so that was fun.
Yeah,
Nice.
I love it. So when this blog came about, did you expect to get such a big following?
No, not at all. It was really just a hobby at first, but then it became very much a passion and something that I'm very serious about, that I love to do. I'm very much a storyteller, so I really want people to get out of their comfort zones, try a new workout or try a new restaurant.
Well, so many people think that being in shape and eating healthy is the only way to lose weight. And you're kind of the extreme on both sides. You got the extreme workout and you got the extreme food. So there is that balance there that you're talking about.
Absolutely.
And this isn't even your full-time job. I mean, you have another job too. What is it that you do?
I'm a marketing manager for a technology company in Addison.
Very fun. And I have to ask you, I want to know what your favorite indulgence is, your favorite go-to foods.
Fried chicken and spaghetti.
Anyone else?
Or separately?
Together, separate. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of it growing up, so for whatever reason, it was always my go-to. I loved it so much. I don't know why.
So tell people again one more time where to go to see all your work and what they can expect on your website.
You can go to deepfriedfit.com or visit my Instagram. It's just at deepfriedfit, and you get to see a little, inklings of my life, food, workout. I just came back from New York, so there's a lot of food there. I got to work it off.
One of the great food cities.
Exactly.
Well, we are so glad to have you on the show tonight. It's time to take our next break, but you're not going anywhere. Hopefully, we can all still look good after next segment because we're going to have a lot of deep fried food up here. All our guests are coming back on to try food from the State Fair, and you do not want to miss this. Stay with us.
Introducing our 2015 NFL lineup. Get your favorite team's Bud Light can for game day.
Bob Lavelle here for HMS with frequently asked questions. Joe asked, Bob, your clients seem so happy with their experience at HMS. Is it because of the great home deals they get or great customer service? Joe, meet our customer service department.
Well, it's time to stop waiting. It's time you move on out. HMS can get it done. We're number one.
Welcome back to the Fame, everyone. I'm Lindsay Draper, and I am surrounded by the whole crew up here on stage at the Rustic. Very special guest with us tonight, Karissa Condoianis. I did not want to mess that up because you are very important. PR director for the State Fair of Texas. Tell us all what's about to happen right now.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. I'm excited to be back this year, and we're excited to bring y'all the Big Tex Choice Award winners for the 2015 State Fair of Texas. As y'all know, the State Fair started last Friday. We had a record-breaking opening weekend, and I'm excited to get y'all to give me a little thought about what you think of this year's winners.
You had to sample a few food choices before you got down to this group that we're tasting today, though, right?
That's right. We started with around 51 entries. Then we tasted the top 30. And then from there, we got down to the top 8, and now you have the 2 winners here tonight.
Yummy.
Let's get to the first one. What is the first thing that's coming out tonight?
All right, from Isaac Russo at the Magnolia Beer Garden at the State Fair of Texas, we have the Smoky Bacon Margarita.
Oh, Isaac, where are they?
Ready?
Wow.
Come on out.
What a beautiful display.
On a silver tray and all.
I'm taking this one
I'll
for the
help you pass
team.
these out. Here we go.
Wow.
Take one, pass it down.
A bacon margarita?
Right. Isaac,
Hey.
tell us a little bit about this item and how you came up with it.
Well, everybody loves margaritas, and bacon's not for breakfast anymore. So we thought, you know what? Let's take these items and put them together. And, we've had so much fun with this product. I've been drinking margaritas for like the last 6 months coming up with ideas for these. So I've had about 150,000 of these things in the last 6 months.
Well, you look good for 150,000 margaritas, buddy.
That's a lot of tequila.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Really, we've taken smoke, infused bacon, infused a margarita, and put it all together, and that's what you get.
Can you guys try it
When
and
do we
let
get
us
to
know what
taste?
you think?
Cheers.
Carissa, why don't you have mine? I better hold
Cheers.
it down.
Okay, Isaac, I'm going to give that to
Absolutely.
you. So, Isaac, tell us about why you do this and what this means to you.
Right, so we have a location out at the State Fair, Texas called the Magnolia Beer Gardens. In 2013, we won the contest with the best tasting out with the deep fried Cuban roll, and having all these folks learn about your product is incredible. And so we thought, you know what, we have to come up with something special from the cup that we designed. As you can see, the green shows through the cup, right? The bacon and the flavor. So you don't get hit with a lot of smoke or bacon from the front end. You get it on the back end, right? So you drink, it's like, man, that's a great margarita. And then as you finish it off, you get the bacon and the smoke at the end, yeah.
Great. What do y'all think?
Maylin, let's start with you since you're the pro food blogger. What do you think?
I think it's delicious. It's really refreshing at first. You're like, oh, this is really good. And I agree with what you're saying. I do get that hint of smoke in the back of my throat whenever, I'm exhaling, and it's good.
Thank you.
Mac B, what about you?
Yeah, I think it's great. Like you said, you taste the bacon at the back end. So necessarily you're not thinking, oh, it tastes like bacon. And then you sip on it, and it's sweet. It tastes great.
What do you think over here, Nick?
I love it. When can I get a second?
You like that color too, huh? That Spartan green? You like that Spartan green? I know it.
I love it. Well, one more round of applause. Thank you so much for bringing that out.
Thank you, Carissa. Thank you, Isaac.
All right, Carissa, now that everyone has wet their whistle, tell us what we have, the second thing coming
There's
out.
more.
Right. So
There's
our
more.
best tasting winner for the 2015 Big Tex Choice Awards, it's a mouthful in more than one way. Holy moly, carrot cake rolly is about to come out.
Cake rolly.
Wow.
It's a
It's like a
dish by
sushi roll.
Fernie's. Their family actually brought the funnel cake to the fair.
That looks delicious.
How about that? Their family brought the funnel cake to the fair. I think that's pretty cool.
So what exactly
Hey, thank
is
you,
on
sir.
this plate? Take us through this presentation.
All right,
Mac,
I'll
you
let
look like you got a
Christy
little
take that.
experience
We've
in
got
serving.
Christy and
You
John
served
in
a
here.
couple
They're
cats?
sisters.
Little waiter back in the day or something? Little Pizza Hut deliver?
Got one more. Here we go.
Here's your napkin.
And what are
We're
the
definitely
All
going
right,
to
so
need
Christy,
these.
tell us what this is that everybody's tasting right now.
This is cinnamon swirl bread, flattened out, and then we put cream cheese icing on the inside with carrots, carrot cake, raisins, roll it up, put it in egg beaters, panko, cinnamon, nutmeg, graham crackers, and deep fry it with extra cream cheese and 2 homemade sauces.
Everything's better fried, right?
I'm going to need Maylin to take me to a workout class.
Oh yeah, tell us
about to
about
say,
the
what's our
sauces,
workout?
Jonna. Can you tell about this?
I sure can. One of the sauces is a whipped cream with a caramel macchiato sauce, and the other is a salted caramel sauce.
Wow. All right, everybody, dig in. I want to know what you think.
Can you dip them together?
Can you dip them together is Nick's question.
Let's get crazy up here at the Fame.
Tony, instant reaction. Mouthful.
I'm a little picky on my cheesecake. That's a good cake right there, though.
Love it. Thought?
You see, it got quiet. It got
This is
quiet around
deep
here.
fried fit.
It's worth ruining my lipstick for.
That's
Very well said.
That's awesome.
Maylin, what's our workout tomorrow? What are we doing tomorrow?
I'm going to a spin class. I got to
Spin
work
class?
this off, but it's
There we
worth
go.
every single bite.
Wonderful. Love that.
Mac B, thoughts?
I mean, I think they're amazing. I'm not even a big fan of raisins, but I love it with the cake, so it's great.
That's great. How did y'all come up with this?
I like carrot cake.
Simple as that. Simple as that.
One of our favorite things to do is we get to be hostesses to over 3 million people at the State Fair of Texas, and that's what we love doing. We love having people come back year after year. It's a family tradition. They come to get Fernie's funnel cakes, and it's just, we are blessed.
Ladies, what inspired you to take your creations to the State Fair? Did you want to compete with them, with what you create?
We've been at the fair for 48 years.
Okay.
So
Fair OGs.
Wow. Yes, we are fair OGs.
So you were born at the fair. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly, we
Born
were,
at the
Tony.
fair.
Actually, she did go into labor with her son at the fair.
I went into labor making funnel cakes, so
That's
That's
commitment.
that is total commitment.
What's been your favorite thing that you've ever created, or most popular thing over those years?
Up until this year, it was the fried peaches and cream because we won in 2009, and that got us on Oprah. But I kind of like the carrot cake this year.
Yeah, we have more customers already coming in this year, and they say this is hands down the best.
And how do we compare to Oprah?
You're really cute.
Woohoo! Sorry, Bert.
Yeah, y'all's hugs are a lot better than Oprah's also.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, so tell us about, for some people, actually everyone's been to the fair, but is there just like a row of food that you can stop by and taste all these things?
It is everywhere. You step into the grounds. We have 277 acres. We're less than 5 miles east of here. Come on down. We're open till October 18th. And go to bigtex.com/discounts. I think we have some tickets for everybody that's here today as well.
Oh.
And, just come out and have fun with us. It's a big old Texas party.
Well, thank you so much for coming out, everyone who brought the food and all of our amazing guests on stage. That's it for us here at the Fame. Come hang out with us on Monday nights or watch on TXA 21 Saturday mornings at 8:30. Coming up next, it's one of my greatest friends, Troy Cartwright, and he's an amazing musical guest you don't want to miss. Have a great night.
I'm driving down